This is the Maroon Lost the Beginning, part 11. As you can see, they're in a new house. Well, the house I've rebuilt in the build episode. And you're gonna probably ask, what's the point in making this and renovating the house when I'm just only going to use it for 2 episodes? Well, that's a good question. That's a very good question. That's something I just didn't think about. Well, 2.5 episodes. But here's the thing, though. Anyone can download it from the gallery if they want it. It's a country residence if anybody wants to download it. Anyways, today I'm filming Thanksgiving Day. And let me point out something to you first. That it's not perfect, okay? It's not a perfect Thanksgiving Day. I can't get everyone at the table. It's just not good. I try to get Zoe Jefferson to cook, and she'll cook the dinner, and then she'll stop cooking the dinner, and then every time I hit resume dinner, she'll go to the stove and do nothing. I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know what she was doing that she couldn't make dinner. I try my best to work with these seasons. I mean, this is my first time working with the Thanksgiving season, so you can look at it as a season's Let's Play, because this is the first series that I've used with seasons. The first Let's Play gameplay, first series I started with seasons. I've also am trying to do other games like Roblox. My daughter's doing Roblox, so she has her own little playlist. She plays her own game. She does her own commentary. I'm sitting there. I'm quiet, just while I have my power director on, and while it's playing, and I'm using my recorder, and she comments away. And there are times in the game where I just burst out laughing. I mean, you could hardly hear me laughing in the background. Anyway, some of the stuff she says, I mean, she doesn't hold back. She's honest. Some of the stuff I'm facepalming because some stuff she said, like, that should probably offend some people. I'm like, oh gosh. I want to add my 2 cents, but I don't. I let her have her own kind of like her own channel. Makes her feel important. I don't mind that. There's a game I also like to play and you upload on YouTube I'm finding interest in Planet Coaster, and I see some gameplay of it, and it looks very interesting. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but with better graphics. I want to play it, but I don't have $45 to throw out there on Steam to play it. So, and then it's like $11 for each 7 expansions. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't have that. I don't have that kind of money I could just throw around. I probably can get it next week and buy the couple expansions the week after that. It'd be a while before I start playing it, because I really want to play something different and upload something different on YouTube. I'm sure there's a lot of people here on YouTube on my channel want to see something different. I also don't push people to subscribing and liking my channel. People have their own free will of what they want to do. I'm sorry I'm not like, please subscribe. Zoe does that. I'll leave that to Zoe. So for me, I just don't like to push people into doing what they feel like doing. That's just me. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. Not, don't worry about it. I mean, it would be nice to have more subscribers. They had a grand breakfast. They get to watch sports. That's part of the Thanksgiving that they gotta do sports. What I don't understand is some of the toddlers don't have to do anything for Thanksgiving. They just don't do anything. They don't have to do the grand meal. They don't have to say thank you. They don't have to watch sports. They don't have to do anything. They don't do any of it. Probably she doesn't understand. Oh, because he's a kid, he only can watch sports. He doesn't have to say thank you. He doesn't have to say thanks. Like, give thanks. Kids can't have a thankful spirit. What the heck? Aren't you supposed to teach that stuff to your kids? Is it because the parents haven't taught them to say please and thank you or something like that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The kids don't have to have a thankful spirit. All they gotta do is watch TV, and that's it. I mean, what's going on with that? I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I didn't ignore the option for please and thank you, because they don't know how to give thanks. I mean, I didn't do that with Kenny, and Kenny can say has a thankful spirit. So I didn't do that with him when Kenny was a kid. So I also gave Kenny a little bit of a makeover. He wasn't looking the way I had him looking in my when I just created him as an adult, and when I had him born, I mean, he was supposed to look like his father. He ended up looking like his mother. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but in my story, in my mother-in-law story, the one I'm currently writing, he looks like his father. When he looks like his mother, I had to go in, create a sim, grab a copy of him in my gallery, just him as an adult, and shrink him down as a teenager. So, there's that. I don't get it. She was supposed to cook a dinner, and then all of a sudden she came out just to talk to herself. What? Okay, you don't like the smelly leaf pile in the back. Why'd you go outside to smell it then? That's stupid. If you're uncomfortable, go inside. Why'd you go outside? I told her to resume meal, and she wouldn't do it. She just stood outside and be like, I'd rather not. So I have to make her do it all over again. It's like, really? You couldn't have done it, get it right the first time? You just canceled the action herself. She canceled the action. That's what she did. She canceled the action halfway through. As soon as she took the chicken in the oven, she forgot all about it. She went outside. And when I told her to go back and resume dinner, she didn't do anything, canceled the action. I'm like, are you serious? I swear some of these things are dumb. But it's fun to play because you never know what they're going to do next. Sometimes they do things the way you want them to. The kids are playing in the background. The kids are playing in the closet, and that's funny. I wasn't paying attention to that when I was having her make the turkey. They're all they all sit at the table, and then dinner comes, and they all leave. I'm like, really? Really? Go have Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, really. Oh, but she wants chicken. But the reason this is chicken nuggets or something is because trying to get her as soon as you put her in the high chair, she wants something different. Where you going? Eat at the table. Please eat at the you could have sat down and in the chair in the middle. That's stupid. And why'd you sit down in the middle if you were going to... Okay, this is not ring around the chairs. You know where she's going with her dinner? She's going in the living room. Little Jessie's going in just going in the living room to eat her dinner. And where's Charles? Is Charles not eating either? Where is he? I only see Zoe, Kenny, Scott, and Brad at the table. Charles will not take Jessica to the table. I don't know why. He won't put her in her high chair. I don't understand that. And by the time Charles gets to the table, everybody be done eating, and then just leave, and nobody's him at the table. Oh, I swear. You know what would happen? Once I turn their free will off, then I forget to turn it back on. That's just me. Get them to do what I want them to do. Get them to all eat at the table. See, that's instead of him putting Jessie at her table, that's what he's doing. Oh, I can't put Jessie in her high chair right now. I'm just too busy doing nothing. He'd rather be dull. He'd rather be boring. He'd rather not do nothing. He just stands there like he doesn't want to do anything. It's like, do I have to? See, everybody's leaving. Now, where were you? I told you to go to the dang table, and you don't go to the dang table. You just stand there like an idiot and don't go to the table. I don't understand why. You could have had dinner with your family, but instead, you just like, stand there like an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a millionaire, you're an idiot. Maybe his dad raised an idiot. Oh, that's something you'll get to meet later. Charles' dad. You only get to meet him for an episode or two. At least for a couple episodes. And they'll soon move to Manhattan to Charles' dad's penthouse. Man, I was thirsty. Drink some tea. Went to the fair today. And oh my gosh. Spent $40 on two stamps. You get in, you get to ride all the rides. You get a stamp. Zoe got on a kiddie ride. Okay. And then I got on a ride with her. I think there was another ride. I think there was only like 3 rides we all went on. No, Zoe went on to a ride by herself. 2 rides by herself. I can't remember. I think we only did 3 rides. And I was about to do 2 rides by myself. Because Zoe thought they were a bit extreme. A bit too fast. And I'm like, okay. But Zoe doesn't have to go with me on every ride. One of this ride I got on, Can't remember the name of it. Called breakdance. And by the time they let me go up the stairs to get on the ride. But once I got up there, all the rides were taken. Like, really? Why am I standing up here like an idiot? I went around looking for a seat, and there was no seats. I was like, are you kidding me? So I just stood there looking like an idiot and just got off. I mean, I got down from the platform and just, like, forget it. And then later, I got on this other ride, and apparently you have to have 2 people per seat. And I thought I could handle this by myself.
Oh.
Usually, if you need 2 people per seat, that they would just pair you up with anybody. And Zoe didn't want to go with me because the ride would be too fast. She got to be too fast. And at least I didn't go on anything too high. So I didn't want to do that. I just want to go on something fast. And as soon as I got on and strapped myself in with the little seatbelt they got on the ride, they said, it's just you, right? Well, yeah, but you're going to have 2 people. I was like, can you just pair me up with somebody? Well, you don't have 2 people, the second person with you. You're going to have to get off. Are you serious? I can ride this by myself. I'm 34 years old, and I'm being treated like a dang kid. Why is everybody gotta look at me like I'm a kid? Do I look like a kid? Seriously, at 34, do I look like a kid? I wasn't acting like one. I wasn't giving any reason why why they would treat me like one. I got on the ride. I can handle the ride. Still have to have a seat to myself. I don't care. But yet they kicked me off the ride because nobody wanted to sit with me. That's stupid. Do I got cooties or something? And that's always happened. Remember, I was 14, went to art camp. Nobody wanted to room with me. Nobody. Didn't even know me. But nobody wanted to room with me. It's like every time I get on, like if I ever get on a ride, nobody wants to go with me. I was like, fine, I'll go by myself. And I get kicked off the ride. That is the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. I swear. It's like I wasted money tonight. I'm not playing. It's like I wasted money at the fair. I guess next year I won't go on any rides. For the first time in 7 years, I got to go on rides. And apparently, I got it out of my system. I've been on this one coaster. This is like you ride like a dragon. I forgot the name of it. It has three hills. Like, woo! Goes on a hill. Does it 3 times. It does a hill, and there's a loop. A couple of, you go on the side, like, it's like a little sidewinder thing. Just do it twice. You went around 5 times. And as fast as that was, that was exhilarating just for me, okay? And that was the first ride I've been on. Okay, I may have been on a kiddie ride. It was a little dragon ride. And it was like one of the cups. Like, you get in, and it has a wheel in the middle. Like the teacup ride. It was like that, but it was they were dragons. You got in the belly of the dragon. When Zoe was younger, when like 2 or 3. But I'm talking like the big rides. The big rides. And one of the rides I wanted to go on was broken down. I was like, really? This was insane. I needed an adrenaline boost. But I wasn't getting that tonight. First, I went up one ride looking like an idiot. Probably had to get back down in line. Looked like an idiot. And the second one, Jefferson kicked me off the ride. Because nobody wanted to pair up with me. That was stupid. And Frank, my husband, would get on me because he didn't buy any tickets to get on any rides. He wanted me and Zoe to get on some rides. He made us a few suggestions, but when me and Zoe made suggestions, I was like, Frank, why don't you should, if you wanted to get on any rides, Frank, you should buy yourself some tickets, and you can get on some rides. He wanted us to get me and Zoe to get on rides that he wanted to get on, I guess. And we kind of waste money playing these games. One of them was a dart game. Popping balloons, that was fun. But I'm talking like they had like a checkered board, and some of the white checkers had these unicorns in them, and your darts got to hit that unicorn. And that was a waste of $5. Because Frank did that one and he missed 3 times with $5 for 3 darts, and he missed. Really? It's not what I need in my life. Oh, it was another birthday today. Jesse aged up to a kid, which was good. I'm about to... Okay. Realistically, when Kenny was... He's 15 years old. Scott was 13. Brad was 11. And Jessica is 6. So, there's that. They eat the cake and everything. So that's good. I ended up spending my last $10. I had 80. Started out with 80. It cost 40 to get... It cost 20 just to get in the door. Because Frank only paid for himself to get in the door. I mean, just to get to the gate. And I had to pay for myself to get to the gate. But Zoe was free. She was a kid. Anything kids under 12 got in free. And that was fine. And, what, Zoe?
Now my videos are starting to get no views.
Welcome to my world.
What's that mean?
I ain't getting no views either.
My videos just got 0.
Can you go back and figure out why?
No.
Have you said anything that probably offended anyone?
No.
But I don't know. Maybe you said something nobody liked. Because there are a lot of sensitive people out there.
Markiplier says that.
Well, that's Markiplier. He's been a YouTuber for longer than I have.
He defends people a little bit.
Well,
He just says bad words here and there.
I think he gets paid to do whatever he wants on YouTube. He can do all types of games and say what he wants to say. He can say bad words and get away with it. There's a such thing on YouTube where you can check. There's a check mark called age content or something like that. Where if it's too mature for kids, you gotta check that. I think it's age over 12 or something like that. I mean, you're watching it stuff like that anyway. So what's the point? I'm just.
This thing doesn't work anymore.
What, your keyboard? Don't worry about the keyboard.
All I had to do was put it on play.
Boom. Fibna, Fina.
Yeah.
Vince Jongi. Wanu.
I didn't say anything sensitive. Mean or offensive. I didn't.
Well, I'm just pointing it out there. I'm not sure what you got to do to get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. I mean, if anyone can figure that out, let me know. Because I don't know.
I'll search that up on Google.
Yeah. Yeah. There are ways. I know there are times you can mention other YouTubers in your video. That'll help get subscribers or views and stuff like that. But I've done that before, and that does not help. How many times you mentioned Markiplier? How many times have I mentioned SimSupply? How many? I mean, there's other YouTubers. I think you already mentioned Jacksepticeye or something like that. You mentioned other YouTubers, and I mentioned other YouTubers, and that has not helped me get views or subscribers. So I don't know.
You're recording?
There's some recording.
You should have told me that when I came to the room.
Well, I don't usually don't have to. Usually when I have this up.
Well, thanks you guys for giving me no views.
Yeah, apparently people who can't see our faces don't like us. That's just the way the world works.
Yes,
That's just a harsh reality.
I guess.
People can go out there with no effort and absolutely have to do nothing and become instant famous. I work my butt off and nothing happens.
A lot of views on your twisty videos.
What do I have to do to get the instant famous? Everybody gets that. There's no effort.
You did when you made your twisty videos.
One video.
Oh, you made
I
just
think there was a couple of videos, and that was it.
and that got a lot of views.
Apparently, those who like Sims 4, when every time I make a Sims 4 video, nobody likes it.
Everybody hates
Seriously?
Sims.
It's like, what am I doing wrong? So, you know, like Must. It's not just from Must. I tried Rags to Riches. I tried Super Sim Challenge. And I didn't even have Zoe over here doing Roblox. And still.
Would you all be happy if I put
What
some-
game do I have to play? I mean, that y'all like, that y'all want me to play? Is there a specific game you want me to play? That y'all watch? I mean, seriously. I'm not playing it because some other people are playing it. I mean, like, all these other games, like these jump scare games, or
I play them.
you watch them, Zoe.
No, I play them too.
Or people playing Five Nights at Freddy's, or people playing Baldi's Basics, or
Which I see.
I mean, sorry, that's just not me.
Well, Baldi's Basics is not like really a jump scare.
It kinda is,
How do you know?
because I've seen you watch your videos on YouTube about it. Or Hello Neighbor, or Granny, or something. I mean, okay, I don't play those games. Doesn't mean I have to play them for likes or something. If there was a way to record on my phone, like while I'm playing an app on my phone to record, how do people do that? Because people had recorded themselves playing Sims Mobile. How do you do that? I'd like to know how you do that. Anyways, that's it for this episode. So stay tuned for part 12, where we will celebrate a fight day. Everybody starts fighting each other. Okay, that'll be the end of part 11. So stay tuned for part 12.